Oh, okay, I believe Lisa was happy to see me. We are 1 hour behind her regular schedule, so we are walking and the tail is wiggling. And as you can see, today we actually have some more sun, earlier sun than yesterday. The fog is gone. Nee, Lizzie. Pust ma. Woodworm. She thinks that she's a woodworm. She has to eat wood. I don't know what is going on, but every time when it's like, you know, winter cold, she wants to eat wood. You know, nibbling on these small branches, sticks, whatever. Yeah. Buses. I will put in the end, most likely, of this video, a short clip that I filmed in the morning when I went to the city. I was riding with the latest model of our public transportation, and the bus actually had by the each chair, seat, seat, okay. So, well, you know, we have majority are two seats together, but there are a couple of that are single seats. And this new bus actually has at each of these seat places 2 USB charging ports, which is quite cool. I have never seen that before, on a city public bus. I have seen it previously on, let's say, intercity, longer distance buses, but not on the city buses. Lizzie, tukaj bova šla. Pridi, bova šla tukaj danes. You know, I came home, I just dropped off my backpack, put on Liza's bra harness, and we left. So I didn't have time to change into my dirty walking shoes. So today I don't want to walk across any field. Yeah. Yeah. This is what she does when she's happy. Only when we are crossing the road street, she will nibble on the leash. Okay, Lizzie, let's go. Let's go. I don't want to walk across the field, the grass, whatever. So yeah, and I think this new bus, you know, it had like a boom arm on the roof. I am assuming that is one of those that could be used, you know, for like an e-bus, but I'm not sure, you know, or, you know, like a combination, like hybrid bus. Because in Vienna I saw their e-buses. They had, you know, the boom, and a couple of the stops were equipped with a charging port, let's say. And that boom, the hand only extended upwards, you know, connected with the port, and it was, you know, charging for a couple of minutes, you know, 10 minutes or so, and then the bus went along its assigned route. But I didn't heard that they would be implementing e-buses here in Ljubljana. Currently they are mostly Lizzy, stoj. Mostly focused on switching to natural gas, and I think also they are thinking about hydrogen, so we will see if or when the e-buses will be a reality here in Ljubljana. So, and if you are wondering, basically, and currently you have to have an Urbana card to use, to pay for the fare, the ride, or you can buy using, you know, your cell phone through an app. But you know, one problem is that several years ago they discontinued paying with cash. So a lot of, you know, foreigners that, you know, they will come to Ljubljana, they want to use a bus to, you know, move to different parts of the city, and they don't have Urbana card. Sometimes, you know, you can buy them at, you know, kiosks, so let's say newsstands, but they are, you know, closing down. You have Urbana mats, but sometimes they don't work, and you don't have anywhere to buy, you know, the Urbana card. So there are several. You have like Lizzy, and she's once again trying to go on the other side. Her direction, her rules, her walk. No, I want to go for a further route because she wants to go across that field, and I don't want to get muddy boots. You know, you have different cards, so they are individual cards or group cards, or basically cards that can be used by anyone, you know. And there are of course also different, you know, prices for different groups, you know, for school kids, for retirees, for, and I have a call. Okay, let's continue on. Telemarketer. I hate those guys. I really hate. Hate is strong word. I am very angry when they call me. Angry. Disappointment. Let's not anger. Disappointment. I'm very disappointed when they are calling me and trying to sell me something, some service, and usually, you know, they're currently, you know, their shtick is, you know, you have something that you bought from us. No, I haven't. Oh, do you want to buy something from us? You know, okay. So back to the Urbana. So yeah, no, currently there is a problem regarding, you know, payment for the fare, but apparently this year they will implement some changes, and apparently it will be much easier also for foreigners or tourists to use. We will see what the end product will be. And if you are wondering, basically you enter the bus by the driver, so at the first door. You have to there validate your card or your, using your cell phone. So there are usually two validation points devices. One is by the first door and the second one is by the first exit door, so the second doors. So yeah, and then you exit from the second, third, sometimes there are 4 doors. So yeah, basically their principle is you have to go inside, fill all the spots towards the the end of the bus, so that you don't congest the front. And of course there is only one bus driver on the bus, but several years now they have quite frequent inspectors. They will be they will be wearing, so there are 2 men, let's say, patrols. One will be employee of the bus company LPP, and the second will be the security guard. There used to be only 2, let's say, bus company employees, but now they were assaulted and so forth. Now it's one bus driver that is basically going with a portable validation device and is checking everyone on the bus, if they pay their fare or validated. And yeah, if you do not, if you hadn't paid, they can basically take your card away, and then you pay the fine, which I don't know how much it is. 60 euros, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, just driving around through the grass area. Nice. So yeah, in the olden times, so before my time, these buses actually had conductor. So, and you would enter at the last door where there will be conductor, and you would exit it by the first door by the driver. But then they discontinued conductors, and then they switched, you could pay with money. There was like a receiving box in front. You could have your like yearly, I think there were yearly, semi-yearly, and monthly. Perhaps there were also weekly. So you got a pass which had your, in my time, the pass had your photo on, and then you would every, let's say in my case, every month you would buy basically a sticker that you would then put on your pass, and each month they had a different, it was different color, so the bus drivers knew immediately. And yeah, you could also pay via tokens that you bought. At first they were using like metal tokens, like of size of coin, but in my times they switched to plastic ones. I still have some of those at home. You know, for like Valentine's Day, they would, in last years of the usage of these tokens, they would you know, release like heart-shaped tokens, and yeah, so they were pretty neat, but they were very easy to lose. You could very easy lose them because they were so light. Yeah. And then they switched to, you know, these Urbana cards. I was actually one of the test users when they were trying out the cards. But yeah, they made it, you know, a little bit easier for the regular users, but quite a lot inconvenient for non-regular users. For example, every time, you know, let's say Liza's favorite aunt also had to get, you know, transferable card when she uses the buses. You know, and she had to have, you know, money on. And yeah, you know, because sometimes today it's quite difficult to, you know, put the money on the card. And it happened several times also to me, you know, that, you know, that all the newsstands were closed, or sometimes they were having, you know, some internet problems, so they couldn't connect to the main server of the bus company, or the Urbanomats were not working because, I don't know, they were full of money and they, you know, they couldn't accept any more money or whatever. So yeah. Jingling of the cows, well, jingling of the colors on cows. Okay, let's end on this point.